I want to take to the lake in the search for largemouth bass. That's right. In British Columbia, we're fishing for bass. In the lake in the search for largemouth bass. That's right. In Columbia, we're fishing numerous spots throughout the lower mainland, and I'll go over a few of them, but not all of them. Some of them are top secret. Okay, guys, a tackle box. You can get them in numerous sizes, small, compact, and some big ones look like an actual toolbox. Yeah, a toolbox with a big lid and multiple drawers that fold out, 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 and it continues non-stop, baby. But when it comes to bass fishing, you can get containers like this. Plastic, they hold numerous lures, and easy to store. Back. Picked it up from Temu. It came within a week, I'd say, and it's very durable. Camo pattern. A backpack is basically a backpack. It's got all your large pocket in the main part of the zipper with another interior zipper. You store numerous things inside. It has a pouch in the front that's adjustable with a buckle here. And also a fishing rod holder. You said a fishing rod holder? Yes, sir. You got a fishing rod holder here. What kind of lure do you fish or bass with? Well, it's a very good question, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to help you out with that. First thing is hooks. Now, you're going to use a different style of hook when you're bass fishing. You're not going to use a typical like a J hook. It's basically like a J in a hook. You use something that's a little bit different, and it looks something like this. Now, the number one lure that you're going to want to use are called wacky worms. Why are they called wacky? Because you can do numerous things with them. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are wacky worms. They come in a variety of different colors, as you can see, for different parts of the season where you might be fishing. On a sunny day, you might choose a blue one or a green one. It all depends on the condition that you're fishing in. But these are made out of like a rubberized material. They're very bendy. They have a bit of a scent to them and a bit of salt on them as well, which helps them sink in the water. Then you have these other lures, which are basically like jigs. These come in a variety of different colors, ladies and gentlemen. Rubberized material as well. Such as these little fish lures. This is a rattle one to draw attention when it's in the water. And you have and there's another type of lure, which is another kind of lure. It has like the little tail end on the tails at the end of the lure. It has eyes and everything and a mouth, ladies and gentlemen. Basically like a minnow. A swivel opening here and the hook there. So when it swims, when you're pulling it in the water, it has this kind of action to draw attention of fish. So let's make a pair of scissors. And the reason for that is to cut line. Another great tool to use, to have in your possession when you're out fishing, is a multi-tool. To make adjustments to fishing rod or to lures, or it has a knife blade on it as well, a saw, pliers to assist you in removing lures from a fish's mouth when you're releasing it into water. And I also carry my knife with me for safety reasons in case there's bears in the area, which there was. Well, I'm in their area, it's bear country, right? So you got to be prepared for that. And I also carry a spare fishing line with me. This particular one is Strand. It's a 12-pound test line, very strong, and it's a monofilament. So that's some of the lures that I use when I go out fishing. And now let's get onto the fishing rods. Now this is the most common that you might recognize. It's called a spinning rod. This is the reel here. It's on the fishing rod of Ugly Stick by Shakespeare. Now, Ugly Stick has been around since as far as I can remember. It's very well known, very reputable brand. You can pick up a rod and reel combination like this, for example, for around $50 at Canadian Tire. Great price. You can get it with line or without line, it's your choice. Now, this particular rod is a 6.5 foot. And the action is a medium. And the reason why you want a medium is the firmness at the end. So, for example, when a fish bites it, you're going to see a lot of the action on the tip of the rod move like this. If it's a firm rod or stronger, it's going to be very stiff. Just set it aside momentarily. And most fishermen, when they're fishing for bass, I've noticed they use a fishing reel called a bait caster. Now, this is very new to me. So again, I picked it up from Canadian Tire. It's on the Ugly Stick. This particular one is a GX2 model with an Abu Garcia bait caster reel. And now, with a lot of practice under my belt, it's getting much easier to use. And this again is a 6.5 foot rod, medium action. And I'm using 12-pound test line on both my fishing rods there. This particular setup, I have one of the wacky worms on it right here. Let's set that aside. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's a brief rundown of my fishing equipment. Please give me a like and a thumbs up, and stay tuned for part 2. Ladies and gentlemen, there's plenty more to come on Uzi's wild fishing adventures. Right? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is a quick video on just some of my equipment that I take down to the lake when I'm fishing for largemouth bass. That's right, I'm on the hunt for some 1-pounders and larger ones. I've caught a few dinkies, took some time. As you've seen in my videos, it's a lot of work, a lot of cuts and stuff going through the throat, but you gotta do what you gotta do. It's all part of the adventure. The main thing is just to have fun, guys. Just have fun. Even if you don't catch a fish, big deal. As long as you throw your line in the water, that's all that counts, right? Alright, thanks. Make sure you stick around for part 2. Smash the subscribe button. I'm going to go more in depth on how to actually use the lures and how to set them up on your hook. And because presentation makes a big difference when you're fishing for bass. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.